Volanguela o veteranu, ako itabua. Ako do talitay na barong na Bula FM, nambandua na seri.
Bula, alang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti ni nambandua na seri.
Ni Bula binaka, nanregen go sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nalang go sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambandua na seri nusuri.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang go Jerry, yang melambasa. Do barong na Bula FM, nambandua.
Bula FM, nambandua na seri.
In the news tonight, PM assures assistance for families affected by TC Tino. Sedelpa MP speaks out on school head saga. And national IDs soon to be introduced.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
Prime Minister Warange Bainimarama has assured Fijians affected by tropical cyclone Tino that help is at hand. Director for National Disaster Management Office, Vasiti Soko, says their teams have been deployed to prioritized areas with returning evacuees to their homes top of the agenda. Maggie Boyle with the story.
With tropical cyclone Tino well and truly out of Fiji, the recovery and restoration efforts are being scaled up.
My thoughts are with Fijians in our northern and eastern divisions who have borne the brunt of tropical cyclone Tino throughout this week. Our disaster authorities are on the ground in impacted communities working overtime to reopen access to flooded regions and restore critical services to affected Fijians.
And despite the Category 2 system no longer a threat, the Prime Minister is urging Fijians to remain vigilant.
In the meantime, I'd like to take this chance to again urge all Fijians to remain vigilant until waters have subsided, and please stay away from flooded areas.
Director for the National Disaster Management Office, Vasiti Soko, says clearing evacuation centres was today's prime concern.
All evacuation centres in the Northern Division have been closed. The only ones that are open are in the Eastern Division, 22 evacuation centres with 279 evacuees.
Meanwhile, schools in the affected Northern Division is expected to resume for normal classes from tomorrow. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Despite the opposition political pressure based on race, Education Minister Rosie Akbar says she stands by all school head appointments. Senior Sedelpa MP Nico Nawaikula has strongly opposed some appointments using the race card. However, tonight, one of the rising stars created confusion in the party, saying she does and doesn't agree with Nawaikula. Pranita Prakash reports.
Making no bones about using the race factor to oppose these new heads, opposition MP Nico Nawaikula has labelled their appointments as ethnic cleansing, but not according to Linda Tambuya.
I don't think it should be a race issue at all. Again, just like the Lilin Memorial School, if a non-Tauke is a Methodist and can hold the position, then that's great. For Bati Singh, she comes with years of experience. In fact, a lot of the old girls from ACS have fully supported her appointment. So I look forward to what she can bring to the school.
But moments later, Tambuya does an about-turn trying to justify Nawaikula's stand.
Do you consider Nico Nawaikula to be a racist based on his disagreeing with the appointment of non-Indo-Cakes to these institutions?
Absolutely not. I think Nico, Honorable Nawaikula, comes from a place of tradition. It has been traditionally, the roles were filled by Tauke because the majority of the students in the school are Tauke. And so I believe he believes that in order to uphold the values of a boarding school like ACS or RKS or QVS, then you do need to be a person that understands the culture, that speaks the language.
Despite all these schools being fully funded by the government, Tambuya also supports party leader Sitiveni Rambuka's call for the Education Ministry to consult school management regarding appointments.
I agree with him about consulting. We do need to consult.
The Education Minister says she stands by the open merit recruiting system because the best person is chosen for the job.
It's business as usual for us, and I have a responsibility to the nation and to my children, and I want schools to continue as usual for this academic year. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, okay? But I'm not going to stoop that low because I know what my responsibilities are, and we will continue to serve the nation.
Rosie Akbar says everyone needs to focus more on service delivery and results and not on racial issues. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
Attorney General and Minister for Economy Ayaz Said Qayyum has hinted government is planning to start the registration for the Fiji National Identification Card by October this year. Said Qayyum, while speaking at the closing of the Legal Aid Commission's Corporate Staff Workshop, says the national ID will provide more transparency. Kritika Kumar reports.
The Attorney General says the new system is secured by facial recognition and other biometrics, replacing the several ID cards and numbers that are currently used.
You'll have your own card, your photograph, your address details, and biometrics of all your 10 fingers, your irises, and a photograph of your face. And really what will happen is that's the only card number that you should know. At the back end of it, your FNPF will be linked to that, your TIN number will be linked to that, the driver's license will be linked to that. It makes life a lot easier.
Said Qayyum also says the new ID system will help in the sharing of important data with government and other relevant authorities.
Do that, it will be linked eventually to your passport details, all of that, which will make life a lot easier for everybody. We'll be able to share data, we'll be able to know where to provide actual services, what are the areas perhaps that are low-income areas that we can go and provide more services. If there is a cyclone, we know exactly who's getting assistance.
The Attorney General says they will aim to register over 630,000 Fijians within the first year of its implementation. The Legal Aid Commission staff have also been reminded to be self-reflective and report against those doing wrong.
Organizations or people who are delivering service, when they try and cover each other's backs, that's when that organization or that department or that ministry becomes quite hollow. And it no longer becomes relevant in terms of delivery of service.
Said Qayyum says it's important for the staff to treat their clients with dignity and respect. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Massive changes have been seen by the Ratu Kandavu Levu School All Boys in the management style of the school following the appointment of acting principal Arvind Prasad. RKS All Boys say they have welcomed the change of the principal and have no qualms in supporting the head. Sania Nimboila reports.
Despite the negativity surrounding school appointments, the RKSOB say they stand united in their support of the new acting principal.
It's nothing new to the old scholars, as most of us old scholars were present at the school during Mr. Amaraya Naidu's terms in office. So it's nothing new for all scholars when a Hindi principal was brought in by the ministry. We already accepted it. So the only thing was for us to work with him to improve the image of the school from last year till now.
The Tailevu school has been great in sports, and now the top brass wants its academic results also to speak volumes. Prasad says he wants nothing less than making the Londoni school the best.
My aim is to get the school back to its glory, and I pray hard that I succeed in that.
Prasad is the second Fijian with Indian descent to lead RKS, as the first was Amaraya Naidu in 1984. Sainiani Boila, FBC News.
Up ahead, Chinese celebrates New Year. And couple defied all odds to become successful. Details after the break.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka, and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua, and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Rakiraki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
It's the year of the rat in the Chinese Lunar New Year, and early celebrations got underway today in Suva. The joint celebrations of the Fiji Chinese community, along with the Chinese Embassy and the China Cultural Center, hosted the growing calendar event. Maggie Boyle attended the festivities and compiled this report.
No Chinese New Year is complete without a line dance, and this one was no exception. The Prime Minister highlighting the Year of the Rat is also an auspicious one for Fiji.
As 2020 marks the 50th year anniversary of our independence, what will prove to be the beginning of the next great era of our nation's history.
With formal diplomatic relations with China just shy of 50, these celebrations yet another tick on the strong partnership.
We look forward to working together with the government of Fiji to add more dimensions to the China-Fiji Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, pushing the relations to a new level and creating a better future for both countries and peoples.
While the actual Spring Festival is on the 25th, the early celebration an ode to the growing Fiji Chinese community.
But we are celebrating the Spring Festival today as a family community. Chinese New Year is a significant event for the Chinese locally and globally. This year, we welcome the Year of the Rat.
According to the Chinese zodiac, rats symbolize vitality and intelligence. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Schools which were used as evacuation centers are ready for classes to resume tomorrow. All evacuation centers in the north have been cleared as operations return to normalcy. The Acting Commissioner Northern Uraya Rainima said most areas which faced water and electricity issues have been restored, except for a few communities. Rainima said officers from the respective authorities could not attend to the affected communities yesterday because of flood waters. He said teams dispatched are still carrying out their initial damage assessments in the targeted areas. Rainima has also applauded government officials and stakeholders who continue to work tirelessly in the restoration of services and attending to affected areas. The Real Estate Agents Licensing Board is looking at avenues to deal with dishonest agents. Board Chair Dr. Abdul Hassan says last year they had issued several warning letters to those found duping clients. He adds they've also received complaints regarding bogus agents claiming to be owners and trying to deal with properties. Dr. Hassan says they're looking at the option of terminating the license of deceitful agents.
Well, we have been looking at cases where there has been such dealing between the owner and the agent, so we're going to take action, if possible, through the law that is guiding us in terms of such activities by the agents.
There's an old proverbial saying, never mix business with pleasure, but this is definitely not the case with the directors of Ume's Gift Center in Suva, because it is the very love for each other that is the anchor for their business. Like any other business, the two started from scratch and have faced a lot of challenges. Apenisa Wangairantovu with a story.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
When Umez and Madu met in the 1980s, they had one goal, and that is to raise an independent family. But it was until 1997 when the couple felt it was the right time to start the business.
My mind is going mechanic well, that I start for learning for what within 1-2 months I gonna pick up for the watch repairing and everything and start the business running. 1992 April, Melrose Cup win the game, Hong Kong 7. Natumara give me the holiday, and Monday, that time I buy the shop and start for the business for the small shop that time.
The business environment was always challenging, especially with competition growing every year.
That time is a business is good, but now a little bit slack at the moment. But be okay for me. Before no competition, but it's now at the moment it's competitions, 20 competitions. But I got my all good customers. Customers know me, and customers come to my shop. Trust me, the customers come here.
Before having the business, the couple dealt with years of struggle. At one time, they left for India, but this was not the best decision they made.
We both were working in one shop. I was working in Regional and Sons, and my husband was working for I.M. Hutchison. And then we went to, when my son was born, and then our house got burned. So we went back to India, we came back. We struggled about 2 years, and then we got this shop.
Upon returning, the business was set up and they continued to struggle for some time. However, it all paid off when they gave their children the education they desired.
We had struggled for another 10 to 15 years in this shop when our children were graduate, and now we are okay.
The couple says trusting and respecting each other is important in a business environment, and they live with this through the years.
We understand each other, we help each other at home and in the shop, so it's not that hard for us. And we joke with customers, we don't make that why you talk to him like that or what. We just be polite to customers, and that's how we can do the business.
Both the children are now working and are also supporting them, but the couple is not intending to shatter their children's dream by forcing them to leave their dream job and come and run the business.
My daughter graduate from CQ University, and she's accountant, and she's in Australia. And my son is work for the government, and he too accountant.
The gift shop will remain open as long as the owners are capably fit to run it. Apenisawa Gardovu, FBC News.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Ahead in sports, Silktails bank on home crowd. And Nakarawa marks Glasgow return with a try.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulaloba. और हम सब मिर्ची एफएम सुनता है because it's hot. Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number one.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग खाली मिर्ची एफएम सुनता. गौलटाउन तावा में मिर्ची एफएम दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
There's much hype from the Kaiviti Silktails players as they look forward to making their debut in the Ron Massey Cup in front of their home crowd. With Lotoka's Churchill Park being the Silktails' home ground, the players are banking on their fans to cheer them to victory. Dale Matairakula with the story.
Former Broncos forward and Kaiviti Silktails chairman Peteroy Divanideva says playing in front of their home crowd is an extra boost for the players.
That we're bringing 10 games here to Lautoka is extremely exciting for us as a new club into this competition. The fact that we are, Fiji's first rugby league team playing in an Australian competition, I think for everyone involved, as I said, it's a very exciting moment.
With most Silktails players originally from the West, former Fiji Party rep Ossia Sandrau says it will be special for them.
Western side has been great supporters for rugby league, and mostly of the boys are from the Western as well, and it would be really great, especially for me. My family are from the West as well.
The Silktails will play 10 games at Churchill Park in Lautoka. The Ron Massey Cup kicks off in March. Tale Materkula, FBC Sports.
Fiji can expect a number of international tournaments to be held in the country this year.
This year we've got Rugby League, we've got playing against the Kumals, PNG. They will be here, and then we're having a champion versus champions Rugby League, which will be other island nations as well. So that's in Rugby League. And we've got the Oceania archery competition, which is a new one.
The Fiji Football Association is making plans to foster the growth of futsal in the country.
Hopefully things will work out and Fiji can benefit in developing our youths into playing the five-a-side or the shorter version of football.
Leone Nakarawa marked his Glasgow return with a try as the side kept their Champions Cup quarter-final hope alive. The Flying Fijians lock scored the first try just 2 minutes into the game as they thumped Sale 45-7 in their Heineken Champions Cup pool match this morning. Glasgow Warriors coach Dave Rani described Nakarawa as a highly skilled athlete. Roy Krishna's ATK side secured a thrilling 2-0 win over FC Goa last night. The Fijian Wonder Boy set up a couple of opportunities but failed to capitalize. Krishna then set up a brilliant cross kick to Jayesh Ran, who scored in the 87th minute, securing the side's 2-0 victory. She's been one of the stars of New Zealand women's rugby, and next weekend, Kelly Brazier will get a notch up along a long dream of playing sevens at home. Brazier is expected to be one of the stars at the upcoming Hamilton Sevens. Cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorms over Kandavu and nearby smaller islands, the southern parts and interior of the other larger islands. Looking at the west, Nandi, Lotoka and Bar, cloudy conditions were experienced in the division with some showers in the afternoon. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, cloudy periods with afternoon or evening showers. And up north, some showers or thunderstorm in spots this evening, otherwise mostly cloudy. At sea, a strong wind warning remains in force for the Fiji waters. East to southeast winds 20 to 25 knots, rough seas. For the tides, high tide is at 2:52 a.m. with low tide at 7:42 tomorrow morning. Sunrise will be at 6:44. For tomorrow, expect some showers to continue throughout the country with some thunderstorms in parts of the group. Further outlook, occasional showers and isolated thunderstorms. Recapping the main stories, PM assures assistance for families affected by TC Tino. Sodelpa MP speaks out on school head saga, and national ID soon to be introduced. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. To our poll question segment, this week we're asking, has it become more affordable to send children to school? Visit our FBC website to answer. You can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News, or you can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News, or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe and good night.
Zola ngwela o veteranu hoi tabua agi do talitaina na barongo na Bula FM nambandu na seri Bula alang gonoa ilutoka do talita na Bula FM berarti nambandu na seri
ni Bula binaka nanrege ngo sa Bula FM nga ena kasi
nalango samundu achiwe na Bula FM nambandu na seri nusuri
ni Bula binaka nalango Jerry yang melambasa do barongo na Bula FM Bula FM, number 2 and seri.